Hello and welcome back to Notre Dame Day. I'm Justine Ward. Joining us now is a very special Notre Dame alumnus and one who most of you surely know. Brady Quinn is a former Fighting Irish football star, but he's with us today to talk about a great initiative he's a part of that will help active and veteran U.S. military members receive a quality education. Brady joins us via the Notre Dame Day hotline. Hi, Brady. Vic Lombardi told me to tell you hi.
Oh, yeah, you got to tell Vic hello for me, one of the most animated characters in all of the media world. But happy ND Day, and thank you for having me on.
Of course. So the initiative I mentioned is called the Warrior Scholar Project. Can you tell us what it is?
Yeah, so basically each summer at Notre Dame, we put on a one-week intensive program to help some of those active duty service members who are either coming back from their service or finishing up their service, and help to reintegrate them back into civilian life. And for a lot of them, that's continuing their education, starting their education, or maybe going into graduate schooling. So this one-week intensive program with Notre Dame faculty helps to prepare them for that and catch them back up to speed with a lot of their peers.
And then an organization you're a founding member of, the Third and Goal Foundation, made a generous funding gift to the Warrior Scholar Project. Why so? Can you explain why?
Yeah, I mean, look, my foundation looks to help veterans in a multitude of ways. We started off by helping to adapt and make homes handicap accessible for wounded veterans. And along the course of our service to a lot of the vets out there who are in need, we started to see kind of a growing trend and a high population of those that were homeless that happened to serve in our military. And so we started looking for different ways to kind of counteract the issue, and one of them was educational programs like this, like what we've taken on with the University of Notre Dame and the Warrior Scholar Project, to help them go back, get their education, and be able to help that transition from serving back into a normal everyday life. It's not as easy as it may seem for a lot of people out there, and sometimes what happens is coming back from service, when they have to adjust to a completely different lifestyle, they end up falling into bad habits and things that ended up leading them down to a bad road. So, we kind of felt like this was, falling in the lines with our initiatives of what we felt like was most important in helping to stop the trend of those who serve in our military so bravely, yet end up in hard times later on in life.
And Brady, why did you feel the call to help our military veterans? Why is this something that you wanted to be involved in?
It's a number of things. My grandfather served in the Army. My father served as a Marine in Vietnam. So it's something that was kind of near and dear to my heart. And actually, during the course of my time at Notre Dame, I think we've all seen the mantra, God, Country, Notre Dame. And there's always kind of been that civic duty somewhere in my heart. So when I give back, want to serve our country. And this is kind of a way that I was able to do so while I was playing. And I've been able to continue to do so and help out there are those that, again, are fighting for our liberties and freedoms every day.
And you've had a lot of success as an athlete, as an analyst. What does it mean to you to be able to give back in this way?
Oh, I mean, look, it's part of the makeup, I think, of everyone who chooses to go to Notre Dame. When they make that decision to go to school, it's just a part of their makeup and a part of what makes them so special. And I think it's one of the reasons why they're attracted to the University of Notre Dame, because there's a lot of like-minded people in that regard who want to try to accomplish something that's bigger than themselves. And, for me, this kind of falls into that category.
Absolutely. Feel the call to serve. We do have to ask, we want to know, what do you think about the Fighting Irish football team this upcoming season? I hear Wimbush is looking pretty good.
He is, and obviously Ian Book doesn't look too shabby either, especially with the way they both played in the spring game. So, look, I'm not paid to make that sort of decision. Obviously, Coach Kelly is more than able to handle that decision, and I'm sure he'll do whatever's best for the team. The schedule, per usual, is pretty difficult. That's always going to be an uphill battle. And here's the thing. I mean, the biggest thing that they're going to have to replace is, some veteran offensive linemen on the left side that are maybe some of the best in Notre Dame history. I mean, Quentin Nelson and Mike McGlinchey, as good as those guys were throughout their career at Notre Dame, and as talented as they are, and I think we're going to see here in about 3 days both these guys go in the first round Thursday night. Those types of players and people don't come along very often, and it's going to take a little bit to adjust to. They're rare commodities. So as much as we should celebrate their success going in the NFL, I think we also have to realize that it's not going to be easier to replace those types of players and Josh Adams and Equanimous St. Brown and other playmakers that are moving on to the NFL as well.
All right. Well, Brady, thank you so much, as always. It's been a pleasure to speak with you. We wish you all the best, especially with your new initiative.